What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new video here today on my channel. Happy New Year. Hope you guys had an amazing 2018. I certainly did, and I hope you guys had a good Christmas and all of that as well. Today I'm with my car, my Ford Fiesta Zetec S, as you can see here, and we're going to be filming a 12-month review video today. However, there is something which I need to tell you first of all. I did try and film this video before Christmas, and it didn't really work out properly. I got all the footage and stuff, and then I came to edit it the other day and the footage was rubbish. I just don't know what was going on. I just didn't feel like the video was worth putting out, so I'm redoing it today. We have got one change on the car as well, which you will be able to see very, very shortly. It is quite a dramatic change to the car. But yes, so this is going to be a 12-month review and my first video of 2019. So yeah, let's get on with the video, I guess. So those of you who don't know, I own a 2015 Ford Fiesta Zetec S. It is right here. Let me just make sure I don't drop the camera. So this car is in black. It did originally have silver wheels, but I have made a modification to the car. As you can see, it now has red wheels. These are, well, I'll just quickly go over them. These are Bowler B1s. I got them for Christmas. I think they look absolutely amazing. They've really transformed the look of this car, and I am very, very happy with them. Hopefully you guys will be in the comments down below as well, and the viewers of this video. Hopefully you all agree with me on my choice. So that is the main modification, or the only modification I have done so far to the car. Hopefully I will be doing some more throughout the year. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Apologies for the dirtiness of the car. I did get it cleaned, but as you can see, it's not really been cleaned that well. There's still, you know, bits of dirt all over it and stuff. But anyway, yes, if you don't know, this is my car, and you will now be seeing it with these red Bowler B1 wheels. I think they look stunning, and yeah, I'm very, very happy with them. So let me just talk you through the car first of all. We have a Ford Fiesta Zetec S here. This car has a 1-litre EcoBoost engine, which means it has a turbo. It produces 123 brake horsepower, so not exactly the most amount, but it's enough for me. It's enough for a hatchback like this. It's good fun. It's got a top speed of 122 miles an hour, and I really, really love this thing. I bought it just over a year ago now. I bought it in December 2017, and I love it to bits. Obviously, the new wheels as well make it look extra awesome. I'm very happy with the wheels. As you may be able to see, there's a few little imperfections here, so let's start off with the main big imperfection here. The paint, as you can see, and the sort of dent in the side of the car here. This happened on Christmas Eve this year, or last year, 2018. I'm very upset that this happened. Someone just decided to hit me in a car park and drove off when I wasn't around, which is slightly frustrating, but is what it is. We've also got a dent in the door here, but that happened 3 days after I bought the car, which is not a lot I can do about that. We've got a little scuff down here. You may be able to see that in the paintwork just here and here, and there's a bit of paint chip here as well, but that can all be repaired, that's fine. This bit down here, as you can see, is broken. The front splitter, I'm not even sure how that happened to this day. I don't know. It's been broken for a while now, and I still have no idea how that happened. Come up to the bonnet here, we've got a dent, and we've also got a chip in the windscreen, which I'll show you in a second. This dent and the chip, which is just somewhere around here. Here it is, just here. That happened from the same rock. I was just driving along following a truck with rocks in it, and one flew out and hit the car. But other than that, I think that's all there is there for damage on the car. Oh, there's a tiny little paint speck as well at the back, I've just remembered, just there, but that's easily touched up as well. So yeah, that's kind of the bad things about the car. One of my aims for 2019 is to modify the car, but also to make it look brand new again, to make it look factory fresh. So that means getting all these bits repaired and done getting the windscreen done, the bonnet done, the door, and the around the rear arch done as well. But yeah, so that's kind of an overview of the car for you, and what's wrong with it, and what's wrong with it aesthetically, at least. I'm now going to hop in the car and we're going to go for a drive, and I'm going to explain to you what I really like about this car and what I have sort of issues with. So there's a couple of things in this car, like there was on the previous car, which I've done a video on, which I have issues with, but we'll go through all that when we're out for a drive. So let's hop in the car and let's go find some country roads. So we're in the car now. I just want to apologise if the camera's a little bit shaky. You are mounted to the dashboard at the moment, and obviously the car's going to feel every single bump in the road. So yeah, I'm going to basically go through, we're going to go for a little drive, and I'm going to go through everything I like about this car and everything I don't like about this car. And trust me, there are quite a few things for both. So I'm going to start off with things that I like. I really like the way this thing pulls away, whether it be in first or second or even third gear. The way this thing pulls away, so let's just drop it down to second for now. Let me give you a demonstration. So I'm in second, you know, I'm doing 20 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour, put my foot down and it's instant, it just goes, it's brilliant. Got to be careful speed because there's a police car, as you probably just saw, go past me. But yeah, this car just pulls away unbelievably quickly. I mean, that's obviously down to the turbo in this car, gives it a little bit of extra boost and all that. Not boost, but you know what I mean, it just pulls away quicker. And that really helps, especially when you're at lights and you perhaps maybe in a rush or something, like I quite often am, and I need to get away quickly, so, you know, foot down and you go straight away. It's none of this kind of jerky nonsense. It just pulls away straight away, and it is brilliant. I love that feature of this car. Basically, I'm saying I love the turbo and the way it pulls away. Another thing I love about this car is I just love the way it looks. Obviously I've changed the wheels, and the car did look really good with the silver wheels. The only issue I had with the silver wheels was that the brake dust on the front two, it just made they went black, literally, or very dark grey instantly, and it just made the car look a bit more dull. And obviously around this time of year, it's January now, well, so kind of the November, December, January, February sort of period in the UK, there's a lot of rain and the roads are really dirty and muddy, although today it is quite nice and dry, which is very good. But yeah, so there's a lot of mud on the roads, and they used to kick up on the rear wheels, and they used to be brown after a quick country blast or whatever. So yeah, really like the way that this car looks, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Is, you know, the grille, the spoiler at the back, the slightly extended body kit on this car, I don't know if you could really call it a body kit or not, but the slightly exaggerated body kit on this car just makes this car look unbelievably good. And yeah, I was really happy with the way it looks, but I think the red wheels on this car make this car look even better now, and I am so happy with them. I can see down in my mirror here, if I just lean slightly, I can see red spinning around in the rear, which is, it's lovely, it's a great feeling. So yeah, I'm very happy with the way this car looks, and I wouldn't actually change a lot else on the exterior modifications. Really, I'm quite happy with the way it looks. Another thing I'm really like about this car is the interior of the car. I don't often say that about many cars, because quite a few interiors are a bit dull and boring these days, but this interior in here is it's not funky as such, but it's quite nice. It's a nice place. The seats are really comfy. They're not bucket seats, obviously, because it's a hatchback. It's not going to be bucket seats in a car like this. But they do keep you nice and snug. It's nice. The steering wheel is lovely and small. There's not too many feet, or not too many things on the steering wheel. You could have cruise control on the steering wheel, but this car didn't have it as spec'd, brand new. The only thing we've got is like sort of your sync voice activation, and for when you play music, the skip buttons and all stuff. Oh, there's a Ferrari 488 Spider just gone past there. You may have been able to see that, a little bit of red. Very nice 488 Spider. But yeah, the interior of this car is actually really nice. It's plasticky, but it feels nice. It's not a cheap, horrible plastic. It's nice. Obviously, you've got all the gloss black sort of center console bit here. Yeah, the steering wheel small. It's just really nice in here. It's nice and comfy. It's nice. It feels good. It feels like it's a place where I want to spend time. I like being in this car because the interior is so nice. So now we have to talk about the negatives of this car, and I'll be honest, there are a few. As much as I hate to admit it, there are a few negatives with the Fiesta Zetec S. We're going to talk first of all about the sync system. Now, this car has, well, I think most modern Fords have a system called sync, which is basically all your Bluetooth stuff, and you've got voice recognition, and you can basically call people through your car using this voice recognition. And the one in this car, I don't know if it's the same with all Fiestas, but the one in this car especially is shocking. It's so bad. Like, honestly, it's awful. The voice recognition thing doesn't really work properly. You know, if I want to phone someone, say like my dad, I'll say call dad, and it doesn't call dad. It says sorry, try again, or it'll say or it'll cancel it, or it will just do something stupid, and it doesn't really work. It takes me, you know, 2 or 3 goes sometimes to just call someone, and by the time I actually get through to calling them, I've forgotten what I want to say, because that's just me, I forget quite easily. And then we're coming on to the music thing. Now, obviously, like quite a few young people in the country, I listen to my own music, so I don't bother with the radio or anything. By the way, the radio is actually half decent. I have used the radio before. It's half decent. It's nothing amazing, but it's not rubbish either. But yeah, back onto the music side of things. I listen to my own music, and that means I've got to plug my phone in every time to listen to my own music using a charging cable, which is great. It's good that you can plug it in and charge it at the same time as listening to music. That's great, love that bit. But the actual plugging it in, it takes forever to connect up. And I know you can use Bluetooth, like the sync Bluetooth system, but that also takes forever to connect up, and I don't like that. And, you know, it takes sometimes a minute and a half to connect your phone to the car. And, you know, if I'm in a rush, I don't really want to spend my time sat on the driveway connecting up my phone to... Sorry, I just had to get past a cyclist there. I don't want to spend my time connecting my phone up to my car. It's just a bit of effort really, and it just takes too long. So yeah, overall the sync system is not very good in this car. I imagine it won't be very good in the whole of the Fiesta range. So that's one thing, yeah, I don't really like about the car. The second thing I'm not too keen on with this car is the size of the fuel tank. Now, it's a 1 litre, so you're probably going to say to me, oh, what were you expecting? It's a 1 litre, it's not going to do many miles, and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know. It's good when you're on road trips and stuff. So obviously, I drove down to Newquay this time last year actually for New Year, and I was getting, you know, 400 miles, I think it was, out of the tank, or just over 400 miles out of the tank, which was really, really good. Now, since then, I've only managed to, the most I've actually managed to get out of the tank is 325 miles since then, which, you know, it's not bad, it's not rubbish, but seeing as this car, it's an eco engine, I would have thought, you know, you'd be getting decent amount of miles out of the car. But yeah, it varies really. The most I've ever got is 325 miles since that road trip, but I'm averaging at the moment like 260 miles, which is not a lot. I mean, at the moment I've only got 70 miles in the tank because I need to fill up. But 260 miles in an EcoBoost engine doesn't sound very good to me. So yeah, whether that's the quality of the fuel, I don't know, or whether it's something else, some other factor, I have no idea. But the fact that the fuel consumption in this car isn't great, and it only fills up to, yeah, 260, 270 miles, and that's on a good day really as well. You know, it's kind of rubbish really. But yeah, other than that, it doesn't cost too much to fill up, which I can't complain about. It's you know, relatively cheap to fill up. So yeah, that's a positive, I guess. So the third thing I want to talk about is to do with the gearbox. It's not, the gearbox itself is decent, like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. That's very good. What I have an issue with is reverse on this car. The car doesn't always want to go into reverse, and sometimes when it is in reverse it pops out very quickly, and that's rather frustrating. It makes a really horrible grinding noise. So yeah, the reverse on this car isn't great. Now, whether that might be just my gearbox, I don't know, but I do often have issues with gearboxes on cars, and this one is no different. The reverse gear on this is quite frankly shocking, and yeah, that's definitely something which I would want to change with the car. I do not like that at all. But yeah, the rest of the gearbox is very nice. Just the reverse, which is a little bit odd. So I'm now sat just in Guildford traffic, which is great fun. I love sitting in traffic. Not. But yeah, that's kind of basically going to wrap this video up, guys. The last thing I have to say is, would I recommend this car to anyone? And I have to say yes, I would. If you've got anywhere from £7,000 to £10,000, which is what this sort of car's going for, then I would definitely recommend considering it, looking at it, test driving it if you can, because I really enjoy driving my car, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who's looking for a new car in this sort of price range. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Videos in 2019, I am going to definitely be posting every Sunday. That is that's a promise. Hopefully, I'm really hoping to release around 60 videos this year. So obviously there's only 53, 52 weeks in the year, so there'll be a few extra videos as well coming throughout the weeks. Like for the Goodwood Festival Speed, I'm planning to do vlogs again like I did last year. And yeah, I'm just really getting back into this YouTube thing at the moment. I'm really enjoying editing and making videos. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the opportunities that are going to present themselves in 2019. So yeah, my goal is basically for this year, get this completely fixed up and everything, and get it looking perfect again. Upload every single weekend of the year, so every single Sunday of the year, and also to reach 1,000 subscribers. That would be an absolute dream for me if I could just get that milestone out the way, because I really enjoy making videos, and I really enjoy doing this, and I just want to keep doing it. So if you are new around here, then please subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the content, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.